Hey, so today I want to talk to you a little bit about energetic hygiene and specifically about why energetic hygiene is so important and why. I first want to start off with the fact that we know that we have a physical body, right? So arms, legs, feet, everything, all of this. And typically we kind of want to keep ourselves clean, right? So with that, we practice our own physical hygiene, and some of those things might look like showers, brushing our teeth. We could even think of things like we do on a semi-regular basis, so going to the doctor, heading to the dentist, those types of things. So the things that really help us manage our physical body and how we can stay healthy, how we can continue to kind of go around in the world, and also too, like, doing that without like stinking, right? So we can kind of think about hygiene in a lot of different ways as well. And so we can understand that we have hygiene that we might take on a daily basis or even several times throughout the day. And we might also have things that we do once a week or, twice a month, or even, like as far as like going to doctor's appointments and stuff like that, then we're kind of looking at maybe every 6 months or every year. And so what does this mean for hygiene elsewhere? So if we know that we have a physical body, I kind of want to go into this like arena basically with you and understanding that not only do we have a physical body, but we also have an energetic body. And while it is not seen with the eye here, like for example, you can see my body here. Maybe for those of you who are able to sense or see auras or energy, stuff like that, perhaps you are seeing my energetic body. But just kind of like walking through the world, you're not really going to see my energetic body. But it doesn't mean that it's not here, right? And so how can we also take care of our energetic body? So the body that is with us all of the time, that is constantly picking up information. And so I do want to talk a little bit about what our energetic body is actually doing. So our energetic body is in constant communication. It's in constant communion with the people, with the forces that are around us, whether that is us going to a grocery store, whether that is our kids at our home. But our energetic body is also constantly being inundated with information. And so we can think about this as far as coming from an empathic place. And so we are constantly just picking up information from elsewhere, right? And this happens a lot for those of us who consider ourselves to be empaths. We are continually to pick up information, this data, and our energetic body can get really clogged and it doesn't really know what to do with it. And over time, that clog or the inability or even the lack to even understand that this energetic body also needs to get taken care of can really create some problems for us as empaths, or even just for us just kind of like wanting to function normally. Another way to kind of think about this is you can take a shower in the morning, right? So let's say you're getting up, you're starting your day, you're doing your hair, everything that you need to do, right, to get ready for your day. And you feel really clean, right? You have clean clothes on, you're ready to go. And then you go to the grocery store and you're picking up your groceries and you leave. And all of a sudden you notice that you're not maybe feeling the same that you did whenever you first walked in. Maybe now you're starting to feel a little anxious, or maybe you're getting to your car and you're starting to get really pissed. We pick up things from other places, from people, from our environment. And so what do we do with all of this stuff? It doesn't just go away. I want us to really start to think about energy as something that, while we cannot see it, everything, every being, every force has its own our energy has a rightful place. Other energy has a rightful place. Yet it is really up to us to really work with our own energy and starting to discern. That's going to be a key word that we're going to talk about later. Discerning between energies that are ours and energy that isn't. And so that's another part of energetic hygiene. And the biggest reason why we want to focus on energetic hygiene is because we are going to be backlogged. What we're going to be discussing in this energetic hygiene portion of this course is going to be the tools and techniques that you need to really learn how to manage your energetic body. And so some of these might be tools and techniques that you already are aware of, but I'm going to approach them from a slightly different angle. For example, grounding. We're also going to be practicing pulling back our energy. And so if this is something that you have done previously, or you already have your own methods, I'm going to really ask and encourage you to kind of take a new beginner's mind here and approaching this as a way to learn new tools, to create a larger toolbox for yourself in a state of overwhelm, just not feeling like yourself. You can pull from these tools when you need to. Because of my experiences and also from my teachers and my mentors, like I said, what I offer might be a slightly different way. And we can also think about how there are going to be lots of different paths for all of us to take. And it's going to be important that you find your own rhythm, you find your own way. As a teacher, I am not here to tell you what to do. This is not a power play here where I'm telling you all of these things and then that means that you have to do everything that I tell you to do because I'm a teacher or because I even have this course. And that's not what this is about. What this is about you finding your own way. It's about you creating a place for yourself to know who you are, to start to really discern the energies that we are constantly working with all of the time, that are working with us even without our knowledge. And so this is also about gaining a little bit more awareness of ourselves, of the world, of the spiritual world, and starting to break down some barriers, starting to break areas of disconnection, and whether that comes from old beliefs about the spiritual world or about gifts. It could also be from trauma. And it's going to be a really great opportunity for us to dive in and do it in a really safe, compassionate way that also allows us to grow and allows us to be more of who we are and to experience life really fully and wholly instead of coming from this disconnected, traumatic experience.